we got eyes on it. Yes, sir, I do have it loud and clear. Thank you. Are we first, David? I got it right now. Yeah, it's an Anaheim PD pursuit. The CHP is assisting, and I got it on camera if you should see us right now. He is 22, I believe, committed. Let's see here. No, that's going to be southbound 405. Hey, Kimberly, we're on it. You should be seeing it. Southbound 405 from the 22. Can you ask the airship, David, what the WAN is? Okay, no worries. Are we ahead, everybody? Hey, Kimberly, let me know if we're going to stream this. Copy that. We are now. Thank you. Good evening, everybody, and thank you for... Oh. Southbound 405. Southbound 405 approaching Beach Boulevard. Thank you, Kimberly. Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us on the web. This is Gil Levis, News Chopper 4 Bravo, along with my pilot, David Viskovich. We are over a high-speed chase that started in Anaheim. It's Anaheim PD that went into pursuit of this white vehicle. Right now, we're southbound 405 freeway coming into the cone zone. This is just south of the 22 405 split, and you see that construction zone on the 405 southbound. We're coming through Huntington Beach right now. We are awaiting word on what the original WAN is on this vehicle, but it is Anaheim PD with the assistance of the California Highway Patrol that are in pursuit of this vehicle at a high rate of speed. In fact, the driver was westbound 91 when we first learned about it, westbound 91 out of Anaheim, passing the 5 freeway, made his way all the way to the 605 freeway and went southbound 605 freeway, 100 miles an hour at times, transitioned to the southbound 405 freeway, and from the 22 freeway went south on the 405. As you see by our speedometer there, 95, about 90 miles an hour. Just under 90 miles an hour on the speed of this vehicle right now. The traffic up ahead it appears to be light to medium on the 405 freeway. I'm going to zoom out a little wider. You can see that the units have dropped back substantially in this pursuit, but the vehicle continuing to go southbound 405 through Huntington Beach and Fountain Valley. Southbound 405 at Magnolia. It may look like this driver is driving pretty slow, but it's not. It's reached about 100 miles an hour now in this pursuit, passing those vehicles like they're standing still. He's coming really close to some of them as he or she, I'm not sure if it's a male or female driver, but as the driver continues to pass cars here, cutting in and out, weaving in and out of that traffic, coming close to those cars when they do that. So again, at least the driver, we don't know if there's any other passengers, of course, in the vehicle right now, but the airship from Anaheim PD is overhead tracking the vehicle with ground units behind in this pursuit. Hey David, how many units do you see? Thank you. My pilot, David Viskovich. The pursuit is out our right-hand side, and that's on the pilot's side, so he's able to see the actual pursuit. I can't see out that side of the helicopter because I sit on the left-hand side. So he's saying 6 units in pursuit right now, 6 units behind this vehicle. Southbound 405, this is coming up on Euclid. Hey, Kimberly from Gill on the 161, do you know what the want is on this? Have you heard? Thank you. Yes, sir, Booth. 405 southbound coming into, it would be like South Coast Plaza area here shortly. It is Anaheim PD in pursuit. Look at that, using the Gore Point there to get over. It looks like this driver might be taking an off-ramp here or the transition road to the, oh, look at that, close. It might be an exit, let's see here. That might be exiting, or it's the transition road to the 73. And it is the 73. Now this will turn into the toll road here shortly. So 73 from the 405 south. Might be exiting here or taking the 55 south. 3 minutes, okay, thank you. Southbound 55 freeway from the 73 going into Costa Mesa. 55 now, southbound 55. And if you're familiar with the area down here, this is going to be where the, oh, he's getting off actually. So off the freeway, off the 55 freeway, this is where the fairgrounds is. Newport Boulevard, hard on the brakes, might be going back the other way. Let's see. If the driver makes a left turn here, he's going to go back on the freeway northbound, and it looks like setting up for that, David. We're going to go back north. There it is. I believe there's the on-ramp here that the driver can get back onto the freeway. And if not, this is going to be a side road that will take the driver to Bristol Street. And no, I'm mistaken. This is not. Well, wait, let's see here. Hang on. That might be. This is Orange County, and it's Costa Mesa right now, blowing right through that red light into a parking lot. No, that's not the freeway. It's going to be exiting here into a parking lot. Nowhere to go. This driver does not know where they're at, I don't believe. Coming against officers right there into that parking lot off the street that was a side road to the 55 freeway. We are in Costa Mesa. This is Costa Mesa. This is going to be on Bristol Street. The driver looking probably to get back on the freeway, and I think he just found that on-ramp. But no, I believe this is a side road as well. This borders the 55 freeway. This is Newport Boulevard now. The driver making a loop. Okay, 30. Coming out hot. We're into Santiago, David. Gonna do it again. He's looping around. Ready to go. He's gonna do that left turn again, David. You watch. Yep. Jonathan and Kathy, this was a high-speed chase. It continues to be a dangerous chase as the driver is now in Costa Mesa. This all started in Anaheim with the Anaheim Police Department in pursuit of this vehicle. 100 miles an hour on the 91 freeway to the 605 southbound, and then south on the 405 freeway here to Costa Mesa. Got off onto the 55 freeway here and has been making a loop here on Newport Boulevard, and now it looks like the driver is going to try to get back on that 55 freeway. We'll see if they try to do a pit maneuver here, but it's hard to say because there's so many side streets. The driver very confused there, not sure how to get back on that freeway, going against officers several times here now in the last 2 minutes. But again, a very dangerous high-speed chase. Anaheim PD and the California Highway Patrol trying to stop this person in this vehicle. We don't know how many people are in the car, but at least the driver driving very recklessly here and has made a loop here, well, once already, and now he's going to continue here on Bristol away from the 55 freeway. We're still trying to find out the want, Kathy, on the vehicle. We have not heard word yet from the Anaheim PD as to what the initial want was on the vehicle, but it is definitely failure to yield and has been blowing red lights on surface streets whenever the driver's been on surface streets. It has been, for the most part, Jonathan, on the 55. He just crossed under the 73, I believe. He was on the 73 for a short time, transitioning from the 73, I'm sorry, transitioning from the 405 to the 55. But now he's on Bristol here, and he's going, now northbound on Bristol. So he'll have the 405 freeway up ahead once again if this driver decides to get on. And I'm saying he, we don't know if it's a he or a she, but again, driving northbound on the on Bristol here, and here comes a sweeping left turn. There's well, no, he's going to go wrong direction there. Thought about it there. Now he's going to go against traffic, and so dangerous here, right near South Coast Plaza, back onto the regular side of the road there, cutting there real close. But we've seen a couple of close calls with this driver on the freeway as the driver was weaving in and out of traffic. The traffic was medium to light on the freeway system, thankfully, but now on Bristol there's going to be more traffic. Yeah, we definitely heard the California Highway Patrol talking about speeds of over 100 miles an hour, definitely 95 miles an hour on the 91 freeway. And right now you see our speedometer about, what does that say, about 65, 70 miles an hour. So very dangerous here northbound on Bristol, coming away from Sunflower, MacArthur, and continuing northbound into Santa Ana. Not for a while, Jonathan. In fact, if he stays on Bristol, it'll be several miles before he gets to, oh, wow, close call there. Before he gets to the 22 freeway is the next freeway. Let me zoom out for you, Kathy, and let's take a look and see if they've pulled back and allowed the, no, they're there. They're in the chase. They're dropped back quite a distance there, but they're not right up against the driver. So they do have an airship, the Anaheim PD airship overhead, calling the pursuit for the officers there on the ground. But now that it's moved into Santa Ana police will likely be blocking traffic here if they're not already. You know, there's been some construction on Bristol for quite a while, so we'll see if there's any of that. But as far as traffic up ahead, it looks like it's a quiet, pretty low traffic here on this stretch of Bristol. And we're crossing right now St. Andrew's Place northbound. But look at that, vehicles not knowing what's coming up behind him. That guy just kind of changed lanes, and the driver passing him on the right. Oh, for sure. Look at that. Using all lanes of traffic to get by, running red lights. Fortunately, there you see that's likely the Santa Ana PD that knows the pursuit is coming and blocking those lanes. That is a big help for the pursuing agency for sure, and certainly keeping people safe that are on those streets that are crossing this guy. No, not absolutely not. Now they might try to do a spike strip on this road, although it is 3 lanes as you see there. But if it narrows to 2, and I believe it does up closer to like Santa Ana College, they'll have an opportunity to put out a spike strip up ahead if this driver does indeed stay on Bristol. You know, it'll likely be Anaheim Police unless they give it up to the local agency. So it looks like they're staying in the mix. It sounds like the California Highway Patrol has likely pulled off of this because it's on surface streets. So they're letting the Anaheim PD stay in the pursuit. But you see that support by the Santa Ana Police doing a great job out here blocking those intersections. Absolutely. Now, if our picture is looking a little bit small to you, that's because we're having to climb. We're going towards the Disneyland TFR, which keeps us at 3,000 feet. So if it continues in this direction, northbound on Bristol, we will likely be going through that TFR area. That's a temporary flight restriction that we're not allowed to be lower than 3,000 feet. So that's why we're climbing here and getting up there. The picture's looking a little bit smaller, but still the driver northbound on Bristol. And look at this, he's going to make a U-turn, David. He's going to go back the other way. I'm talking to my pilot, David Viskovich, doing a great job up here. And he's going to go southbound Bristol now, back towards First Street. And we'll see what happens as the driver, this is actually 17th Street, so he was approaching the 22 freeway there, and no, look at this, it's a circus. They might try to pit him right there. Nope, very, very close. Absolutely. So now the driver going, yeah, they're doing a great job for sure. The driver has about a mile, maybe a little less, to the 22 freeway, and the driver will have the option to go east or west on the 22 freeway if he does reach that freeway. And it's going to be within about a half a mile now as he approaches Memory Lane on northbound Bristol here, and we'll be getting into right on the border of where Garden Grove and Santa Ana and Orange meet. Nuts? Yeah. Absolutely, you guys. No, I was going to say you just missed the opportunity to go eastbound on the 22. That's the 22 freeway right there. If he stays in the right lane, he can go westbound 22. But let's see. If not, he's going to be on La Vida. This turns into La Vida here. So he's going over. He's going to be going over the 5 freeway. He skips the 22 altogether. And now we'll be going into the city of Orange on La Vida, going right towards Main Street, where Children's Hospital is. Absolutely. They are on with all the agencies. The agencies know that the pursuit's coming into their area. And right now, the driver making his or her way into the transition here. This is the 91-5 freeway interchange, and is looking like committed to the westbound 91. So the pattern continues here. They are. They're not letting up, and they're letting this driver know we're in it for the long haul. So, you know, other than putting out a spike strip or trying to get the driver when he exits an off ramp and slows down to do a pit maneuver, those are the only options, or just let the car run out of gas eventually. Absolutely. And, you know, with the CHP, it's like a relay race. They hand off the pursuit to the next division or the next area that the driver goes into. So right now, coming out of Santa Ana CHP's jurisdiction into the Santa Fe Springs CHP jurisdiction, they'll just pull in their vehicles and take over from them. It's going to be the 605 once again. So westbound 91 right now, coming through, let's see here, Orangethorpe Avenue, will be coming through to, well, basically the 605 ahead in about 2.5 miles. Stopping. Yeah. All of a sudden, I don't know if he's having some problems with the vehicle. If possibly, I didn't hear it, but if possibly the CHP got a spike strip out there. But right now, the hands out the vehicle. There's the driver, and it's hard to see. Let me come in a little tighter. Looks like the driver's complying, and it looks like there's nobody in that front passenger seat. So at this point, it looks like the driver only, unless there's some people in the back. But there comes the door, and they're going to make that felony traffic stop. The driver coming out, looks like it's a male with a red shirt, hands up, and they will bring this to an end. This is ending at 91 freeway westbound at Carmenita. Although now they don't want the driver to do that. He walked to the front of the vehicle, and that's not the norm. Normally they have him back up from the door and back up towards the officers, but this guy decided to go right to the front of the car, which is not normal. Now he's going to go all the way out into the lanes, and they're going to approach the vehicle here and clear the vehicle before they got the guy in custody. But he might run. Let's see what happens. Nope. No. I did see some smoke. I don't know if it was coming from a tire. It looked like there was maybe he ended up with a flat.
To watch more heart-stopping car chases happening across Southern California, subscribe here. Thanks for watching. The Chase is on.